Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschate Sthane Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, everyone. Good morning. We'll continue reading the Nectarean Ocean of the Holy Name. Gaining the proper conception of the Holy Name. All holy scriptures and all the great souls of the past and present emphatically stress that the holy name is non-different from Krishna. Although outwardly a mere combination of letters, it is an especially merciful manifestation of Krishna descending from the spiritual world. Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains that the holy name is our first encounter with Krishna in this material world, and thus, like Krishna, the holy name reserves the ultimate right to be revealed or not. Impersonalist or materialist may chant the holy name as well, but since the Supreme Lord is not present in such chanting, their sound vibration, although carrying the syllables of the holy name, is devoid of power. Their chanting is imbued with the desire for liberation and for sense gratification. They consider the holy name to be material. These people may receive some secondary benefits from chanting, but since the holy name withholds Krishna from them, they will never obtain the real treasure of spiritual life, namely Krishna Prema, pure love of Krishna. Therefore, it is so important to have the proper conception of the chanting of the holy name. Srila Prabhupada explains in this connection, they may chant, but they must understand that there is a way how the chanting process will be more effective. That they must know. Chanting is open. Anyone can chant, but they must know it. That if I chant in the proper process, then it will be effective. There is one word by Bhaktivinoda Thakura, Nam, Namakshara Bahir Hai, Nama Nahi Hai. Simply the alphabets are coming, but that is not Nama. Namakshara, Hare Krishna, the alphabets are coming out, but it is not the holy name. Room conversation on 25 to 77. The proper process by which the holy name exhibits its full efficacy is to chant with the right understanding, Sambandha Jnana. What is the right understanding of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra? This is again explained by Srila Prabhupada. The word Hara is the form of addressing the energy of the Lord, and the words Krishna and Rama are forms of addressing the Lord Himself. Both Krishna and Rama mean the supreme pleasure, and Hara is the supreme pleasure energy of the Lord, changed to Hare in the vocative. The supreme pleasure energy of the Lord helps us to reach the Lord. These three words, namely Hara, Krishna, and Rama, are the transcendental seeds of the Mahamantra. The chanting is a spiritual call for the Lord and His energy to give protection to the conditioned soul. This chanting is exactly like the genuine cry of a child for its mother's presence. Mother Hara helps the devotee achieve the Lord Father's grace, and the Lord reveals Himself to the devotee who chants this mantra. The Topmost Yoga System, Chapter 6. In a letter to a disciple, Srila Prabhupada summed up the meaning of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in a way which he often used in his lectures. He wrote, O Hare, O Radharani, O Krishna, please engage me in your service so that I can get relief from the service of Maya. later from 8/7/1969. Chanting aims at nothing less than a revelation of the Supreme Person himself. When the chanter has come to this understanding, will establish in his life a golden throne for the holy name and worship it as the most precious and valuable jewel. Then there will be no space left for inattention and offenses. This, this esoteric point makes the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra an open secret. It is open in the sense of being accessible to everyone, but a proper understanding is absolutely necessary to reach love of Radha and Krishna. With a false understanding and false motivation, one will not obtain the highest benefit of chanting. As a medicated capsule exerts its effect only filled with the proper medicine, chanting can be effective only with the proper understanding. The holy name, like Krishna, reveals himself according to the desires of his devotees. In this connection, Lord Brahma prays to Krishna. You are so merciful to your devotees that you manifest yourself in the particular eternal form of transcendence in which they always think of you. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 9, Text 11. Srila Prabhupada comments the statement here that the Lord manifests himself before the devotee in the form in which the devotee likes to worship him indicates that the Lord becomes subordinate to the desire of the devotee, so much so that he manifests his particular form as the devotee demands. This demand of the devotee is satisfied by the Lord because he is pliable in terms of the transcendental loving service of the devotee. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita. यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते ताम तथैव भजाम्यहम्. Bhagavad Gita 4.11. This can mean that a materialist who chants Hare Krishna with a material understanding gets his material desires fulfilled. According to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura, the impersonalist chanting of Hare Krishna will vanish in the impersonal Brahman effulgence, which emanates from the transcendental body of the Supreme Lord. The chanting is not pleasing to Krishna, but painful, so it gets absorbed before it reaches the Lord. If someone is serious to get love of Godhead and return to the original spiritual world, Golaka Vrindavan, he must chant with the right understanding. Without knowing its meaning, one will not attain the goal intended by chanting the specific mantra. Thus, chanting depends on proper understanding and intention. Otherwise, one will chant with the lips but not with the heart, and the holy name does not really appear. However, one should not be discouraged by these statements. Even while not on the highest level, the holy name still will gradually reveal its transcendental strength if chanted with the correct understanding. The holy name is compared to a wonderful flower. At the beginning, it is present at a mere bud, but then gradually and steadily develops to its full blossomed stage. Just as a bird transforms into an attractive flower with fascinating petals, the sweet Syama Sundar form of Krishna in Golak Vrindavan will be revealed to the serious chanter. When the bud starts to open, the chanter will be captivated by the 64 transcendental qualities of Krishna, which emerge from the blossoming flower of the holy name like an irresistible fragrance. Finally, when the holy name has fully blossomed, Krishna's eternal pastimes will be revealed to the chanter. I'll stop here. Yeah, so what we read today is like chanting without understanding the meaning meaning, and without proper understanding of chanting, if we simply chant the letters, not get any benefit. Because as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, it is the first encounter, chanting the holy name of Krishna is the first encounter of conditioned souls in this material world with the Lord. So we have to, Srila Prabhupada mentioned here again and again that chanting should be in the mood like a child cries for his mother. We should cry for the Lord, not just like just the words. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. But we should understand what is the meaning, what Hare. Hare is the energy of the Lord, Srimati Radharani. And we are praying to Srimati Radharani that we should to achieve to Krishna, and Krishna and Rama are the Lord himself, the pleasure, the Hare is the pleasure energy, and Krishna and Rama are the Lord himself. So we should cry like in that mood. We should chant with proper understanding and proper feeling. We should chant so that like we to feel the separation from Krishna. How it's like it states that for the impersonalists, the chanting it's get absorbed in the like in the Brahma Jyoti. It will not reach to Krishna because before reaching the Lord it get absorbed in the Brahma Jyoti. So we have to chant in that mood. So we will achieve Krishna. Yeah, that's my understanding today from today's reading.